Good morning. Let's see. All right, let's get it. All right, so today we see a couple of movers here. Have a mover from last week, GNS up there, looking like it's getting the most volume. Let's see the top gappers though. Donnell says morning, one spike in pre-market for CVKD. Okay, up 32%. I see it there. Let me add that over here. So CVKD. Um, TCRX. Therapeutics FDA clearance. More therapeutics. Let's see the news on CVKD. Was this an IPO? Let's see. Cadrenal Therapeutics. Pricing of IPO. At 1.4 million shares of common stock at a public offering of the price of $5. Okay. So it did get up and around $5 and came on down. Look over here on Street Smart Edge. You can see it hit a high up here of what, 912 during pre-market. And then the next one is TCRX. And both of these are kind of looking kind of questionable. We'll see. And then DBGI, of course, we've seen that one before. We'll see how it does through the day. And I wonder, does it have any kind of news on it? It's a little low floater that we've seen pop in the past. And JFBR, I see it, but it's under my rules. I can't really touch that one until it proves some strength there. Mara still continuing to hold at $8. I know Ben jumped into this thing at like 5 or 6 or something like that, and that thing just grinded on up with the crypto. But yeah, those are our strong stocks on today. Let me look at the actual low floats here. BB, nope, nope. So yeah, CVKD is the top volume low float as of now that I see. So also check out the SPY. SPY holding still right under that $400 level. What's oil doing? Oil still holding over the 80s. I noticed that the gas prices at the pump are going up. So it held at 73 once again. And I don't know why PLRX is up. Let's check that out and see why it's stealing so much attention from the lower floats. PLRX. All right, so it had news today. Pliant Therapeutics says chronic lung disease drug candidate well tolerated in phase 2A clinical trial. Salesforce, Tesla, and other big stocks moving higher in Monday's pre-market. Pliant Therapeutics stock surges after positive data from lead program in scarred lung disorder. Okay. RBC boost price target to $60 from 50. Okay, so it does have a little bit of volume behind it, but it is a higher float there. But it's up 60%, so I'm wondering, will it still steal the focus on the day? PLRX. It doesn't look great. It's not getting a whole lot of range in here. Let's see, from the 41 down here to the 36. Not very trusting of that. Andre, yeah, CVKD came out and it's floating right around its IPO price, which is $5. We can look back here on the hour chart and we can see this little previous high from, I guess this was Friday, of the 676, which it came back below. Oops. 676. All right. And it has a bottom down here of the 377, which it kind of diddled around on Friday as well in here. Okay. So a lot of questionable plays. For CVKD, do you think it can push back through this resistance here though at the very beginning at the open? Pushing back through this? I wonder. Maybe. Maybe it get some jumps. Andre says IMBS is going crazy. IMBS. IMBS about to break over $1. If it can break and hold $1, I'll see it on at least one of my scans. IMBS, let's look at that news as well. Okay, so Intelligent Biosolutions reaches a key milestone in biosensor platform development. Okay, let's go look at what that is talking about. Intelligent Biosolutions, a life sciences company developing and delivering intelligent blah blah blah. Where's the money? All right, we're thrilled to have reached another key development milestone, particularly demonstrating a substantial TTR reduction from 120 to 30 seconds, far below our original target of over a minute per test. Okay. Based on these successful results, the biosensor development team has now proceeded in its next testing phase, which will include testing human saliva. Further improvements, device architecture. Okay. Where is the money talk? Have they gotten any money, any sponsorships, anything else? I guess this is one of those true ones of buy the rumor, but I don't know if this rumor, I don't know what this rumor can do. So now getting over $1, pressing towards $1. The previous consolidation was at 49 cents. Or I guess 50 cents. It's around there somewhere. 50 cents, maybe. And it broke out of this high of 63. We'll see how fast it can get back below this if it does want to. or will it just bounce here on this previous high for support? I probably should look at the higher time frame. I think it's about the same. That indecision right there at the 50 cents will probably need to get tested, but we'll see. Then again, a 50-cent move for this would be big. So 17 million shares traded on it. It's not broken over $1 yet. Oh, I did take one trade on Friday, which was LYT. Really should have stuck to my rules. This one was below $2 all day. Came down and just was sitting, still getting some trading. Like I don't know how much trading. It was getting a couple thousand shares per minute in this candle. So I gave it a chance right here at the 175. It did not want to get back up, so I just stopped out with a 3-cent loss on that one. It was like 60 bucks on that one. I was looking for this thing. I was like, okay, either this thing is gonna go, because it had a little size right there at the 175, but it just did not want to get up and go. I was like, okay, let me just stop out. All right. But that was the one trade, 60 bucks red. So I was like, okay, I'll take that. Because after it went red, it went into a halt downward. So I was like, yeah, I dodged a bullet. Should have stuck to my rules. INBS looking like it's having problems right there at that $1 level, but just holding around it. So it may actually get to throw some wicks above $1 here at the beginning, at the open, in 15 minutes. We'll see if it can just hold the 90s and get some size in here. Right now on the level twos, we see a couple of thousand shares, but this is a cheaper stock, so we want to see some massive share size. See how these 40,000s are coming through? We want to see something a lot bigger than typical, a lot bigger than 10,000 out here. 16. There's a 29 at 75 cents. 29,000. Whoa, 52,000 at 50 cents. Right there, that last support that I was talking about, 50 cents, that indecision got 50,000 shares. It's crazy. Somebody's confident that it's not gonna go down on the day. Okay, let's see on the ask side. Nothing close to 50,000 shares. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little cleanup. I want to get the main gappers up here. And INBS is definitely a gapper, up 260%. If someone was going to open up their scans right now and look for low floats, they'll probably see that one. Previous low is 75, about 75 cents. Okay. So let me go ahead and go over them. I need to go over my rules while I still have time, just to have them in mind. Just to just to give me an update, you know. All right, so pre-trade questions. What is the average range of the stock? Is it a top 10 volume mover? Is it a low float? Does it have a catalyst? What is the competition on the day for that ticker? What is the high of day and has it been retested? What are the levels of support for the stock? Are shorts strongly winning during the intraday? I guess one that I should add is, does this stock, or no, I guess it would go with average range. Um, yeah, that's already in there. With it being able to give me, you know, that 10-cent move, 20-cent move is what I'm looking for. Um, what are the levels of support for this stock? Are the shorts strongly winning during intraday? If a trader was to open up their scanner right now, would this ticker be something that sticks out? Is the retracement worth the risk? Are there any large areas of interest on level 2 for support or resistance? Boundaries, always consider the shares outstanding when considering the floats. Never trade a stock with low relative volume because it's just low liquidity. It's hard to get in and out. If there's too much commotion, like there's 3 or 4 stocks with the same range, they're all moving $1, or they're all moving, you know, towards the same range. You gotta wait till one kind of makes a decision. You don't want to get caught holding the bag on the one that doesn't. If a stock is indecisive, where it begins to fall but snaps back and begins to rip but then falls back, let that stock choose a actual direction. Don't get caught in the chop. Indecisive stocks burn my mental patience. I'm like, it feels like I'm having to push a stock around, or I'm just hoping that it pushes in my direction. And then we'll get to post trade questions if a trade occurs. Anyway, INBS up here. I'm gonna move these over here to my other screen so I can see them. Pop them up there. Let's check out some of these stocks here while we have a little bit more time. I'm thinking INBS is going to be one of the strongest ones that we're going to see on the day. But it just cannot get over $1 for some reason. Let's go look at the float. Go out here to the statistics. We got a float of 18 million. A little bit higher float for something this cheap. Okay. Outstanding shares 18. So it's got about the same outstanding as the float. Okay. Institutions 1.5 or 1.85. Held by insiders 8.9. They are in the red with their operating cash flow, but not like a huge amount in the red, only 5 million. Let's go to the summaries. Just keep. I would love to see them. If they start getting up, I'll probably play the momentum, but as of right now, I don't know what kind of momentum they have. And then the other one that was called out was CVKD. Good morning, Drifter. CVKD. Float of, well, it's an IPO, so that's not there yet. Shares outstanding 11.63 million. So we know that the float is probably less than 11 million. Okay, go to summary. Yeah, the only summary is it's an IPO and the price is around that $5 level. INDS. INBS. All right, INBS does have a shelf registration, but that was from last year. Letter of SEC correspondence with the letter from SEC. Closing of private placement offering. What was this private placement offering they had? Let's see. Money. Where is the money? Okay, so par value. Okay, warrants initial exercise price of 29 cents per share. The purchase price for the units was $1.25 per unit. Units offering price and warrant exercise price were priced above NASDAQ minimum price. Okay. Where is the money? Announces cancellation, material disclosure, registration securities, shelf registration, letter from SEC. We have completed review. That's nothing. Come on, bro. Give me something. We'll see. We'll see what that one wants to do. We got INBS trying its hardest to break over $1. It's almost there. Continue to tap it. 13,000 coming in. I think it's going to get this push over $1. A lot of red coming on, a lot of 90s. We got 5 minutes to the bell. And this one, if you're going to do a breakout trade or any kind of scalping, be quick. Because it seems like it likes to snap back a little bit. 20 million shares traded on it. Good morning, Ben. In the building. Hmm. 4 minutes until the opening bell. SPY getting a little pump up here back towards the 400s, 396. And INBS continue to fail to break that dollar. It's been up here for a while. What's up, VPG? All right, IMBS trying again for a dollar break, up 289%. I think if anything else wants to act up, this one's gonna have to give up on the day. With 21 million shares traded in pre-market. Did give a 50-cent move though out of pre-market, so I'm wondering at this point, will we say this thing is extended? Do we think this thing is extended based on the movement that it's shown us from a 50-cent move on what? It started at 25 cents, gapped up here to 38 cents, so 38 to 50, and then 50 up to $1. It's a lot of movement. Let me put those, where's my percentages? Percent scale. So let's look at these percentages here on the hour chart. So it went from 0% for this price range. That 250 is super shallow. Let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah, that's a very small range to be 250%. Be careful. Then CKVD or CVKD, I don't know about this one. The hour chart definitely has kind of taken it down quite a bit, and I don't know if it has a catalyst to continue forward, to continue upward with only 3 million shares. All right, we're about to get the open. IMBS is the biggest gapper on the day. We'll watch that one first and see what kind of action comes from it. $1.05 had a top up here of $1.11 for resistance. It did not quite get there. It got $1.08 on that high. Not looking great on the daily chart out here. Over here on TOS, already giving up the ghost. Okay. Andre said trying to make him some lunch money. Hey, that's what it's all about. DBGI getting up there. Only 16% though. It's got big competition on the board. Even though it's green, it's still got big competition. IMBS getting a little push up there, back towards that 110 level. Got a breakout level at the 111s. 110, there's 11, 12, 13, 14 there. I think it's into a halt. It's into a halt there. So a 3-cent breakout into a halt. Okay, so it's probably going to steal all the attention on the day here. CVKD is also getting a little pep in his step. We'll see what it wants to do, but like I said, it's just more eyes over here on IMBS right now, up 335%. Up CVKD into halt. CVKD into halt. Let's see if DBGI does the same. It's up 17%. DBGI getting up there as well. Let's see if it goes into a halt here. Up 22% there. Are you gonna go into halt too, bud? We have a pre-market high here of the 331. It does not look like it wants to halt. Okay. So we'll see what happens with these other ones. I think TCRX is pretty much out of the competition for right now, as long as these are going and halting. PLRX also going down. Cosm down 14%. It was moving on Friday, but definitely eating dirt today. Had a huge rip up from 340 all the way up here to 6, and now on its way down for Cosm. Let me see what times this INBS is going to be unhalting. INBS halted at the 931.53. It should be opening up very soon. 935.53 coming up here. And then we'll watch CVKD after this one opens. On the 53. Here's the open. And it might be a longer halt than we thought. Let me see. Maybe I looked at that time wrong. 31.53. Okay, it's going to be the 36.53. So is this 53 coming up? Five-minute halt. Here it goes. Just did a breakout of the 111s up to the 114, and here comes the open. There's the open up to the 124s. Now holding above that 111. 124, 125, up to the 127s. Getting shifty. So I guess the question is, can it hold this 111? Can it hold the 125s? Yep, holding 125 there. Or trying to, at least. 130s, 137 into another halt, maybe. Up 422% on the day. Oh, that was a false halt. Still trading. I was going to flip over to CVKD. So coming back down and testing that 125 again. Wow. So this one definitely doesn't want to give up the fight. CVKD looks like it ended up going back down. It's back red on the day. And now it's looking like we're actually halting on INBS. Let's see if it'll be another halt. Yep. CVKD didn't want to do anything. So yeah, like I said, INBS just too much competition. I mean, too much competition over here. So during this 5 minutes, let's see how INBS stacks up to what I'm looking for. So questions, what is the average range of the stock? Well, we've seen it move during the open from basically $1 up to $1.50 almost. Is it a top 10 volume mover? It's definitely a top 10 volume mover with 32 million shares traded on it. Is it a low float? Yeah, it's pretty low float. 18 mil in the float. Does it have a catalyst? We looked into that. It doesn't really have a big catalyst, but it did have a biosensor platform development study, um, which in their next phase they'll be testing human saliva. Um, what is the competition on the day for this thing? It looks like Tesla, GNS are the two competitors for attention on it. But their Tesla has 17 million and GNS has 14 million, so they got a while to go to catch this one. What is the high of day and has it been retested? Well, this is where the rules start getting kind of chipped into. I don't know what the high of day is on this thing. It isn't it hasn't shown a high of day. It's just going up. What are the levels of support for this stock? Well, at this point, based on the daily chart, I would say maybe 125 and $1, maybe, maybe for support. But that's just on this day with the data that I have right now. Um, are the shorts strongly winning during intraday? No, they are getting killed during intraday as of right now. If a trader was to open up their scanners right now, would this ticker be something that sticks out? Yes. This thing is up 445%, up 43% since the open. And then, are there any large areas of support or resistance on level twos? Is the last question. So let's see. There's a 16,000 down there, but we want to see something with this price range. We want to see really big sizes on the level two, like maybe 40,000, 50,000. And I'm not seeing those right now during this halt. We'll see what it looks like after the halt. CVKD, did it halt again? Am I tripping? Oh yeah, it's halted down. And then INBS at 3904. Let's see, 3904. Donnell says he got the long breakout at 125. You will exit at the open. I did not see that one. Hopefully you are well within the green on this one. Tesla PLRX. DBGI back down under the 20%. Tesla continued to rip up as well. Broke off this high here of the 136 up to the 137, a dollar out, up 3% on the day. 20 million shares traded on it. You look at Tesla. Does it have any news? Truist Security maintains buy on Tesla. Tesla stock price target cut to 220 from 350. INBS just popped open as well, 131s. Now it has a high up here of the 143, right under the 150. Is this an actual high? I'm going to give this a little bit of time to see if it wants to pop or no. Wow. Threw a fast wick up there to 150. Very fast. Those are some big orders up here at 150 to move that stock like, well, actually, this is a cheaper stock, so maybe not. Maybe some relatively large orders. 150 got 22,000, but we want to see 40,000. That's really, we want to see some big money come in. But definitely hitting his head on that 150. New candle, new 15-minute candle just opened right under the 150. This thing halting? How? Into another halt right at the 150. That's scary. I thought it was going to blast through that thing. Okay. Well, 150 there. We'll see how it opens up. Up 468 right now. Very, very wild little ride there on INBS. CVKD, and this is what I feared on this one. This one has so much downward pressure, and it didn't even really have a upward trend. It's kind of just going sideways. So that's probably why people stayed away from CVKD. Just that sideways motion. But look at INBS, how you can see it trending upward here. Even though you don't know how far the trend's gonna go, we could see it visibly trending upward. And I don't even know if that's where it will go, but yeah, not a whole lot of known supports under it. So all right, let's continue to look over here on the scans while we wait for this thing to open up again. Mogul, AWV. Actually, let's look for news. Vehicle production deliveries. Delivered 89 vehicles in Q4. Okay. We want to look for overlooked news. Press release, BioNVac's innovative inhaled anti-SARS-CoV-2 nano AB virtually prevented illness when administered. Okay, let's check this one out. BVXV. This one is not getting a whole lot of attention right now, but they got the inhaled SARS-2. I'm just gonna put it on my watch, not to trade today, but just to have on watch. Let's also look at any other type of news here. Motor vehicles to present. Okay, we're not worried about a presentation. BT Bit Brothers says has mined 2.39 Bitcoin, whatever. Cosm. So the news that I'm seeing that is kind of overlooked is this BVXV news in the low floats, and it's super low float too, almost 1 million shares with inhaled SARS-2 nano AB. So I will look into that in a little bit later. We'll watch INBS, and I need to be getting ready for a morning meeting coming up here as well. But yeah, definitely look into BVXV. Maybe not for a day trade, but just to know that news is out there. If things pop back up with SARS. Anyway, when is this thing unhalting? 45.16, so it should be opening up on the 50.16. 2 minutes. So in that 2 minutes, let me go flip over here to BVXV. BVXV. Innovative and held. Okay. So it's in preclinical trials. That's why. Okay. Virtually preventing illness when administered in preclinical in vivo study. So we got to get more information on that. Yeah, Donnell's he's quick. He's he's definitely got quick guns, man. INBS. Hard on the nerves. Well, you know, get that real adrenaline rush. Okay, so here comes the open for this thing should be. Let's see where it opens. There's the open. 39s. It is riding the top right under the 150s. Giving a little dip. Now I know what people would be saying on lower time frames. Just dip a little bit for me, and then it dips a whole lot. just dip a little bit for me. I'm gonna buy this dip. This ain't no dip, buddy. Let's see what it wants to do back to the downside. Don't see any large sizes here. The largest one I see is 115 for 11,000, and then a 108 for 12,000. And then up here at the 150s on the ask, I see 30,000 and some more sitting right around that 50. So yeah, coming on down, baby, coming on down. 150. Hitting VWAP, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people that haven't been watching the market long, they'll be like, you know what, it's bouncing on VWAP. This is a great buy. But when you look at the overall picture, this thing is extended. So I don't think VWAP is going to hold it up. Whereas VWAP is at 60. Wait, no. VWAP is at 125 as well. So that's a $0.25 breakdown, 125. Let's see if they can get it. I got about 9 minutes on the stream. Then I got to get gone. $0.25 level, 40 million shares traded on this little dollar stock. CVKD back under $5, broke down the fives, going on down towards even lower 450s. All right, so here comes the 125 break. $125 has 14,000 sitting there, but they also have, see, this is what I don't like. When those big sizes get kind of, it's almost like it looks like it's going to flush. There's a 13,000, 10,000, 18,000. If it flushes through all that, where will it get caught down here is the question. Will it get caught around the $1 or what? Because 125 looking real weak right now. If you are shorting, I don't even know if this is shortable. Let me see. Optionable, no. Shortable, yes. Shorts can get active on this one. For the most part, you want it to be shortable so you can get a short squeeze, because if it's not shortable, I mean, it's hard to expect a short squeeze from something that's not shortable, right? It can happen, but the probability is low. So yeah, that was the top mover of pre-market and looking like it's gonna be the top mover during intraday. Nothing else really competing too heavily with it. So top movers: INBS, Tesla, GNS, AMD, Amazon. Those are the top five that I see above $1. And then the ones that I like to trade are above $2 though. So INBS wouldn't be something I would be looking to trade anyway because they just get so choppy. Very hard to read, especially later on in the day. So much manipulation on those little cheap stocks. 145, 146. Getting up there right to that 150 again. Taking its time up here. It should have just forced its way on through. There's 152s. Oh, is it going into another halt? This thing's halting again. INBS 150 halt. So very small breakouts for halts. It's trapping people. So if you're buying these breakouts, you're immediately finding yourself in halts. Finding yourself in halts. So which halt will be the death of the longs? Tesla pushed a long way. $3 up from 136 all the way up here to the 139s. Up 4% now. SPY continuing up as well. So I guess Tesla is following the SPY with this rip. So since this one has news and it may be something to keep on watch, BVXV, but for me, I guess I could throw it back here on the watch. See what kind of news comes BVXV comes out on it, but as of now, just not something I'm looking to just jump into headlong. Anyway, so that is the morning analysis. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget that we do have the Discord as well that you could be a part of. Come on, Discord. Where did you go, Discord? And we also do our okay, there we go. We also do our Entre shows on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We'll have to get, I think Ben puts the links in Discord, so you can get those in the Discord as well, whether you're part of the Framework Fortune or the DLA DAO. But those cover all kinds of topics. Cover crypto, cover stock market, cover forex, cover everything. Futures. Who else was in there? I think somebody was trading binary options and things like that. But you know, we cover pretty much everything. And also other things pertaining to investments and plays. Let me go to Discord link, and you can get to all of that from here. And I will invite. Okay. And there we go. And yeah. So you guys, if you're gonna continue trading IMBS, if you are doing breakouts on this thing, be careful. Keep your head on a swivel because it is willing to take it off. It is up 52% since the open. Broke over that 111, went up 40 something cents. So yeah, just be careful. But yeah, that is it for me today. I will be back on Wednesday. Of course, today we'll be doing an Ultra show. So if you're in this Discord and you just want to drop through, you can do that. The shows are from 4 p.m. Eastern to 5, and we usually have guest speakers in those that come through. And it's almost like a mixture of YouTube, Zoom, LinkedIn. Like you meet other business professionals in there. So if you're interested, you can come through and you'll get the link in the Discord. But anyway, that is it for me today. Y'all, congratulations, Danielle, for that great trade. Definitely biting my nails for you. Be careful, keep your profit in pocket. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.